Hail Mary long, touchdown in the zone. Texas on my mind, hook 'em till I'm gone. Steel curtains, Pittsburgh battle strong. Scope buffs to the beat, rap the fight song. College dream stadiums packed to the lid. 95 yards, let the Heisman bid. Boys in the huddle, plans never kid. From the Lone Star to the Rockies, heroism undid. Really flawed, my life ain't perfect. Hook 'em horns, showing all worth it. Scope buffs chin, every nerve fits. Pittsburgh sky like I love unearth it. Really flawed, my life ain't perfect. Hook 'em horns, showing all worth it. Lady love on the sidelines, heart in the game. Quarterbacks pass, parallel the same. Respect where it's due, never been lame. Love, laugh, subscribe, the flames never tame. Blitz crush, defensive lines rewind. Buffs roar, another first down grind. Long live the gridiron, always unkind. Highlight reels, leaving trails behind. Really flawed, my life ain't perfect. Hook 'em horns, showing all worth it. Scope buffs chin, every nerve fits. Pittsburgh sky like I love unearth it. Really flawed, my life ain't perfect. Hook 'em horns, showing all worth it. Really flawed, my life ain't perfect. Hook 'em horns, showing all worth it. Unearth it. Unearth it. Unearth it. Unearth it.
Oh my goodness. Hello. I hate this computer right now. All right. I don't know if anyone can hear me. I know I can see myself. I don't know if anybody else can see me. I can see that my shirt is crooked. So let me go ahead and fix that, make that straight. So if anybody is here, let me get there. I need to stop playing with my necklace. Okay. I just messed up everything. Amazing. So I am messing up everything. So if somebody could let me know if you can hear me, that'd be great. Okay, I got my screen back. I have my screen down to like 2%. So I could literally just see a dot. So I just fixed it. So if somebody can let me know if you can hear me, that would be amazing. I see that there are some people in here. It is also Thursday. Usually I go live on Friday, but it is Thursday. Tomorrow is my birthday. So I am going live today because I'm not going live tomorrow. And I could just be talking to myself if nobody tells me they can hear me. Okay, perfect. You can hear me. So welcome everybody in. So yes, this is Thursday live instead of a Friday live because tomorrow I don't know what I'll be doing. It is my birthday. So there is that. The other thing is too, I want to start off this live by saying what you're seeing me in right now is actually a dress. It is a full-blown dress. It fits in all the right places. It's all of the things you want it to be. However, I cannot quite fit in it right now. I can't quite, like I'm in it, but I'm not like in it. It's kind of like, it's not fitting me like I want it to fit me yet. So because it's not fitting me how I want it to fit me, I just decided to show up with it on my birthday. It's not my birthday. It will be my birthday, but I decided to show up with it on today because I have so when I'm like losing weight, I try on clothes, and at first the clothes obviously don't fit like I want them to fit. So I take them off and I don't wear them and I put them in the closet and I just go on my merry way. And then in a month, I try it back and I kind of look and see how I feel. And so I actually 2 months ago, really 3 months ago, I like put it around my neck and I was like, that ain't going. That dress isn't going down like you think it is. So I put it back in my closet and I was like, I'll try it again. I'll try it again later. And then last month I thought about putting it on. And so again, I put it on my neck because you can kind of tell it's like a really thick material. You can only tell what kind of material it is if you actually touched it. But so last month I like put it on and I was like, just no, right? Just no. Today though, I put it on and I thought, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no today. I'm not saying yes, but I'm not saying no. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So like I need to keep working, okay? I need to keep working. I need to keep going. But one day, when you see this dress on either photos or pictures that I take, or I'll be honest, I'll be honest, I'll be honest, my risk takers will probably see it first because it's like a safe place. If you're subscribed to me anywhere, you will probably see this dress well before the public sees it. I can promise you, you will see it well before the public sees it. So, but like I put it on today and I was like, okay, you know what? I still have some work to do. I'm okay with having work to do, right? But it went on. And when it went on, I was like, hmm, okay. So by the way, my birthday's tomorrow. Okay. I'm just going to talk about whatever I want to talk about. So I put it on. And for those of you that are either new here, haven't been here for a long time, or like don't know anything about me, let me tell you about my process. Okay. So what happens is I put on something, right? And like, just bear with me here. Nobody cares about this, but hey, it's my birthday. All right. Let me talk about what I want to talk about. So I put something on and I'm trying to be very like strategic to not say anything like too crazy because I realize like I'm on live and there's a lot of people that can hear this and that will watch this on playback. So I'm trying to be, as respectful and all the things as I can. And so I put on something in my closet. And when I put clothes on, I know immediately. There's something about the way that I want to feel in my clothes. Like I want to be sexy, I want to be confident, I want it to fit, I want it to feel good, right? I want it to be all those things. And so when I put this on, I was like, ooh, okay. It's kind of tight. And I did a little check down because the first thing I check down on is my boobs, okay? And usually I dress my boobs first. Like, can I say that on live? I don't know if I can say that. I don't know if that's inappropriate. I don't really know. So when I put something on, the first thing I do is I kind of look down and I'm like, all right, what do we look like? Right? What do we look like? What do we feel like? Are we in? Are we out? You know what I'm saying? And so I put the dress on and I kind of looked down and I thought, oh, we're in. We're so in, right? So then I'm thinking, okay, let me like work it down, right? Like pull it down, see how it fits, do all the things. There's a couple of things I'm leaving out because I have to, because this is YouTube. If somebody actually, listen, if you're here and you are a member or a subscriber on my Instagram, if you want the full story, I'll give you the full story, but I'm not doing that live. I'm just not. Okay. So once I put it on, I pull it down and then I kind of give myself a thought, right? Like in the closet, haven't left the closet yet. I give myself a thought and I say, okay, how does it feel? How do you feel? Is it fitting? Okay. Let's say the answer is it fits. It looks good. The next thing I do, so I used to have a mirror in my closet and I moved the mirror out of my closet because you're going to understand why here in a minute. So then what I do is I leave my closet because I've set up my closet where the lighting is perfect. Everything hits in the closet like I want it to hit, right? But it has to pass the test. So I walk out of my closet where I used to have a mirror and everything I looked at in the mirror in the closet looked fantastic because it was supposed to. So I leave and I'm like, okay, first mirror. Okay. There's a 3 mirror process. So I go to the next mirror and the next mirror is only from the halfway up, right? And so I kind of look at it and I'm like, this looks good. So then if it looks good in that mirror, I then go back and I choose a pair of heels. Now, when I choose a pair of heels, I'm not choosing a pair of heels to like go with the outfit. I'm just choosing a pair of heels, right? Just because. After I put the heels on, I proceed to parade out of my the mirror area and I go to the next mirror. Okay, there's a 3 mirror process. Just remember that. The next mirror I go to is like a full body mirror. Okay. Again, some people have seen this. This is the mirror that has the wall art that people have seen, whatever. And I have the heels on, and that is the moment where I'm actually looking at it as a full outfit. And then I start assessing myself, right? Like, okay, it fits here. Ooh, kind of looks good there. Okay. All right. And, and I kind of do the turn, right? The woman turn, right? Where you turn and kind of see what it looks like in the back. And then I kind of see what I look like in the side. And I'm like, Not terrible. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. Right. And when I also do is because I have on heels, I kind of see how the whole outfit's going to look. Because if you are a grown person, you realize that anytime you throw heels on an outfit, it just gets sexier, right? It just gets sexier because heels are sexy. And so can I say sexy on live? I think, yeah, I can say sexy. I don't know. It will flag me if I can't say sexy. Speaking of flagging me, YouTube has been telling me to set a goal for super chats. So I'm going to set a goal. You guys don't have to click on it and I don't have to reach the goal, but I need to set a goal because YouTube keeps telling me next time you go live, don't forget to set a goal. Don't forget to set a goal when you go live. Set a goal and go live. I have to have how will I celebrate? I will answer a question of my choosing. Okay, so I'm setting a goal. So I'm going to do that, YouTube. Okay, leave me alone. I'm going to say sexy and I'm setting goals. Okay. So then when I look at myself and I like check myself out, I am like, check, you look good. Everything's in. Again, PG, everything's in. And then I take a picture. Okay. And the picture becomes my sacred ground because nobody knows. Well, everybody, if you know anything about me, I take a lot of pictures. Okay. So I take a lot of pictures. I just do. I just do. It's fine. And so I have the picture. So now I have the thing where I can always look at this outfit and see what I look like. So once I do the picture, the third mirror I go to, yes, I do this all the time. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, it's exhausting. But once you put on an outfit and you already have the pictures that you need, right? The main picture in the closet. Eventually I'll put a mirror back in my closet. And then the first mirror pass, the second mirror pass, I have pictures of them. So I don't always have to do this unless I'm losing weight. And that's the joy. So anyways, so then I will go to the next and final mirror. The next and final mirror is actually in the garage. The reason why I do this is very important. Okay. Ladies, if you're listening to this is very important. The reason why I do this, okay, I go to the mirror in the garage and I lift up the garage. The reason why I lift up the garage is because when you are wearing sexier clothes, the chances that the light is going to impact how those clothes look on you is very high. I can't have that, okay? I can't have going outside and you can see through everything. That's not okay. So I do a spot check in the garage with the garage door up, and I just stand in the mirror and I just look, right? And I look and I turn, I do all the things again, and I take another picture just to see, is it see-through? Can you see anything? Is this going to work? I have a lot of mirrors in my garage. It's kind of embarrassing. It's not embarrassing because I actually love it, but there's opportunities for me to look at mirrors in the garage because I work out there anyways. And I lift up the garage. And if it passes the garage test where it's like, okay, it's not see-through, still looks good, whatever, then I'm like, check, I have something in my closet that I will wear eventually. Because a lot of the things that people see me photographed in or things I take pictures of myself in or things that I record in have went through all of these stages and now it's time to go, right? And that's why I always tell people I just buy the same things over and over and over and over because it makes it easy. Like I know it works. So it's like, oh, okay, this works. Okay, buy it in red, buy it in purple, buy it in blue, buy it in orange, buy it in white, buy it in gray, like all of those things. So yeah, that is my process. And then when it works, I'm like, okay, I have something and I know when I want to bring it out. So this dress has been added to that. And I'm hoping that maybe in July, I can bring it back out. This dress might be the longest tenured thing in my closet. It might be the longest piece of clothing that I have in my closet. That's how old it is. But it is like Old Faithful. And I love it. And I love the color. I love the fit. You can't see this. The back is extremely sexy. And there's a couple of things that, like I said, I cannot say here live that I would like to say to give some more details, but I can't because I don't think YouTube would like it. So there's that. So anyways, so yeah, that's my story on this outfit. So I am wearing it today and ooh, look at that. Okay. So yeah, so there's that. So the other thing I want to talk about today is, yes. So I decided to keep the Cash App thing on the screen based on the votes from last week. So the Cash App is on the screen. So there's that. I also changed my border because I feel like if I was going to wear orange, I didn't want like an orange banner. So I changed that around the screen. So there's that. Ow. And then I do still have the video. Yes, I do still have the video from last week. And then I added a thank you. So those are all the things I need to do. And let's see, I was ranting about my outfit that I forgot what I was actually going to talk about. Oh, so let me get into the chat since I've been rambling. Let me see what the chat is saying. And then I will get into 2 football things that I want to talk about that caught my attention that I want to talk about, because I have like this like legal pad that I had to pick up, because listen, things happened. Okay. And I was like, the sticky is not enough. If I used a sticky, I would probably have like 40 sticky notes, because there's so many things here that I'm like, I need to do. And by the way, I have to get my transcripts. Like, don't even get me started on why I have to get my transcripts, but getting your transcripts when you've graduated, like it's like, it's not annoying, but it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? So I need to get my transcripts, and that's been a whole thing, and it's fine. And they're like, oh, well, oh, wait, your transcript doesn't have you graduating. I'm like, how does my transcript not have me graduating and I can see my diploma? How is that possible? And then I get a call back 3 hours later. It's like, oh, now I can see your classes that you took, and I can see that you graduated. It was just on the 3rd page. Okay, so are you going to send it to me? Are you going to email it? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Anyways, okay, let me just get off that tangent, because it is what it is, right? There's nothing I can do. It's going to be what it's going to be, all those different things. But it's just annoying, because I'm like, this is stupid. So there's that. And then the other thing is what was I saying? Yeah, so I got all that out of the way. Okay, got my live scheduled, made the announcement about the thank you, have a thank you at the end, and then the 2 things I want to talk about. So the first thing I want to talk about, oh no, I want to get to the chat. Oh my gosh, I don't even have ADD or ADHD, but sometimes I'm like, girl, keep your brain straight. But that's why I have my little checklist. So let me get to the chat. Let me see who all's here. Let me get to the comments. And let's see what we got. Okay, starting from the top. Okay, Mac said he was here. And happy birthday. Thank you so much. Yeah, I am turning 28. Yes, I am turning 28 tomorrow. It is my birthday and I'm turning 28 tomorrow. Okay. And then, oh, Horns Tusk, you joined my membership. This was before I went live, actually, because I already saw you commenting on the video. So because this is before I went live, I'm not playing the thank you, but I appreciate you. And I'm going to respond back to your comment because I saw your comment. Mac, hey there. Hey, sir. How are you? Really full out. I can see. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. The dress is so lucky. I am lucky. Do you know how much work it has taken to get back in this dress? Do you know? You can't know. You cannot know how much work it took to get back in this dress. Okay. I've been working out now like consistently for probably like 2 solid months. Okay. And I just was able to put it on and pull it down today. Okay. So I am the lucky one. And when I'm able to like have the full thing and take photos and like all of that. Let me tell you. Okay. Because right now, no, I can't say that on live. Okay. So, okay. Really fun. How much better do you want them to fit? No, let me say this. If you could see the full dress, you would understand what I'm saying about fitting, because all you can see is the top part. Okay. You can't see the back. That happens to be really sexy, and you can't see it. So it's easy to say that because you can't see it, but trust me, you're going to have to just trust me on this for a few months. Okay. The dress looks good on you for sure. Well, thank you. The top I think as a top, it looks amazing, but you just wait. I'm like teasing this dress, and like by the time you guys see it, you're going to be like, oh, okay. It's cute. I mean, it's cute. It's cute, but so, okay, let's see. Really flawed. Listen, you could lose weight for health and confidence reasons, but you're attractive regardless. Listen, I am not losing weight because I need more confidence. I can tell you that right now. Confidence is never the problem. I just want to be healthier. I want to be healthier, and I want to be able to fit every single thing in my closet. Right now, my closet, I have so many things in my closet that like, could I fit them? Yes, but I want to be comfortable when I put them on, if that makes sense. So I want to be able to fit every single thing that is in my closet, everything. And some of the stuff, well, some people will never see because it's probably not like internet appropriate, but a lot of the things are so fun and so cute that I just want to wear them. And it's summertime. So it's like, why not like get these arms going? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not get in my like best and put that shit on? You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, beautiful nail color. Thank you. Thank you so much. I just got them done today. I enjoy your skin tone and how smooth it is. How do you know how smooth my skin is? My goodness. How do you know? Huh? How do you know how smooth my skin is? We appreciate it, trust me. Okay, I will trust you. You're a beautiful complexion. Thank you. Really flawed, don't tease. Listen, there's only so many things I can say on YouTube about my attire and how I get ready. I'm sorry. There's rules, okay? I can't give you the full thing, okay? I just can't, okay? There's just certain things I can't say. So I'm doing my best. I am doing my best. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. I'm not putting that comment up. Let's see. Tell me the kind of music you're going to listen to on your birthday. I don't really know. I'm not like a music person. The music that's in my thing is the music that's in my thing. I always tell people the music that's in my thing goes from Adele to Nipsey to Whitney Houston to, I don't know, Michael Jackson will be thrown there. Like, you never know what's going to pop up in my playlist. Like, you honestly legit never know what's going to pop up. Like, the things that you think I'm listening to, I'm not listening to those things. It is, it's chaotic there. So why July? That's next week. That's funny. It just gives me time. It gives me time. Okay. Happy birthday, goddess. Those pictures are so nice and beautiful. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Technically T. Hey, love. How are you? I hope you're having an amazing, what's this day again? This is Thursday. I hope you're having an amazing Thursday. There's also I'm not the other dress that I want to fit into that I'm not even putting it on is a dress that you and I recorded that I wore when we recorded last year for Tampa Bay. So was it last year that I wore that dress? Was it last year that I could wear that dress? I don't know. Anyways, that's another one. So yes, I will be 28. So there's that. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Awesome. I want to see what's not internet appropriate. Well, you know what? There's only certain places you can go to get it. And that is just going to be what it's going to be. And you can either become a member on YouTube or you can become a subscriber on my Instagram. Other than that, I have rules and limits of things that I can't say. Okay. It is what it is. It just is what it is. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Technically T. So the two things I want to rant about on my legal pad. Legal pad? Is that even what it's called? Okay. So the very first thing is I just want to be on record and I want to say, let me clear my throat. Coach Prime, thank you for getting college football coaches, as I've been yelling for the past 3 seasons. And thank you for recruiting high school players. Thank you, Coach Prime. Thank you, Coach Prime. Did I say that clearly enough? Coach Prime, thank you for doing the thing I have been whining, yelling, screaming, complaining about for 3 seasons. Go get college coaches. Please go get college coaches. ASAP, right now, today, go get college coaches. Check, you did that. I was flabbergasted. I was happy. I was like, this is it. We might be doing something. I wanted college coaches that understood college football, that understood development, that understood all the things it means to be a college football athlete. I needed you to go get those coaches. You did that. I love it. Thank you. And then Coach Prime. And now what is happening? You're going and you're recruiting high school talent. Yes. That is what we want to see. We want you to recruit high school talent. Yes. Okay. This is it. You get college coaches that know how to recruit college kids that want to be on the recruiting trail, that want to go in people's houses because you don't want to, that wants to go on visits because you don't want to. Somebody has to be recruiting. If you don't want to do it, fine. I still think it's a mistake that Coach Prime doesn't college recruit. You want to know why? Because Coach Prime is special. Coach Prime is one of one. And when you are one of one, you use your tools and your magic to go make things happen. That is what you do. I will never say that Coach Prime doesn't have to recruit. I will never say that Coach Prime shouldn't recruit. I have said since I started my YouTube channel, some of you can go back and fact check me, Coach Prime needs to do a 21, a Coach Prime's 21 high school athletes he wants to see, talk to, visit, all of those things. And you get that list together and you spend your time on those 21. Those are Coach Prime's 21. You want to know why you do that? Because obviously Coach Prime and 21 goes together. And then when you get one of the 21, you know what you do? You have this beautiful, gorgeous announcement. And you're like, here comes, number here, somebody off Prime 21 just committed. Somebody off Prime 21 just committed, because you need the high school talent, because the high school talent is your foundation. Now, if you don't want to go recruit, you don't want to go get on the trail, you don't want to use your secret sauce, you don't want to use what you're special at, you don't want to use the thing that you have that no other college football coach has what Coach Prime has. No one, not one single college football coach is Coach Prime, has what Coach Prime has. Because of that, that is why he should go on the trail and go recruit. But cool, you don't want to? Fine. Hire college coaches that will, and let those college coaches go recruit for you. Let those college coaches go get high school talent, and then you get the high school talent and you cultivate them. You want to know why? Because that builds culture. I've been yelling this. I'm like, go recruit, get on the trail. Coach Prime, please get high school students. Go get 20, 25 of them, please, because they are going to help you build your program. They are your foundation that then help you build. Okay. And then a lot of people would be like, oh, what about the transfer portal? Well, what about the transfer portal? People are going to leave in the transfer portal regardless. There's nothing you can do about that. But just because people are going to leave, that doesn't mean you don't recruit them. That's dumb as hell. That is like saying, I'm not going to get in this relationship because I could get broken up with. Okay. So are you still going to jump in the relationship? This person that I want to shoot my shot at could tell me no, so I'm not going to shoot my shot. That's dumb. By the way, nobody shoot their shot. That was a terrible example, but you know what I'm saying. So my point is, Coach Prime getting high school talent into his college football program, I think it is brilliant. I am so proud. I am so excited to see high school talent. I am so excited about it. Like, I am excited. I am proud. And for 3 years, some of you have been jumping in my comment section and you've said to me, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. You don't know what you're talking about. Although you just started watching college football. I've been watching college football. I've been saying it for 3 years. Go get high school students. Go get college coaches. It's been my 2 battle cries for 3 freaking seasons. 3 seasons. It's been my battle cry. And now we're doing it. Now I see it. I saw some people commit. I'm seeing it. I love it. That is how you build the foundation of a program. Because I've been yelling. Part of me sometimes I'm like, are you building a team or are you building a program? Do you want to build a team or you want to build a program? Which one are we doing? Like, what are we doing? This is amazing. So yes, and yes. So do I see Coach Prime on the recruiting trail? No. Am I going to harp on that anymore? No, because it is what it is. And what I think is what I think. But are we getting high school recruits? Yes. Are people committing? Yes. Do I know any of the players that are committing? Well, no, because I don't really care. And that lends me to the next thing I want to talk about. I do not follow recruiting like that. Like I can see a player, right? Because it's like, I get that you want people to commit right now. I understand it, but they can't sign. And the people that commit today aren't going to help you win in 2026. So it's like, do I care? Well, Yes, because I want you to get players, but am I paying attention? No, I can't. Don't ask me anybody's name. Okay. I don't know anybody's name. Okay. I do think though, I think I looked it up and I think there's like 2 offensive linemen and a defensive lineman, I think, because those are the only ones I care about, by the way. For Coach Prime, I care about offensive linemen, defensive linemen, linebackers. All right. I haven't changed my tune. If you all don't believe me, please go watch any videos that you can find of me during the season, in the off season, 1 year ago, 2 years ago. I haven't changed my thought process at all. Okay. So the only players I care that Coach Prime gets and CU gets is offensive linemen, defensive linemen, linebackers. Why? Because he's going to be able to get receivers. He's going to be able to get corners. He's going to be able to get skill positions. Cool. Give me trenches. Give me linebackers. Trenches, linebackers, right? That's my battle cry. I'm not coming off of it. I'm not changing it. I'm not doing anything. That is what I feel. I'm not changing my mind. Okay. I am standing firm on that. And I am so happy. I am so proud. I love that we're doing this. I still think he needs to start his Coach Prime 21. You know what's funny? As I say that, I think I said that on like the very first live I ever had on my channel. I was like, I think I was with Alfaru. Shout out to Alfaru. And I was like, he needed to do a Prime 21. Was it Alfaru? I don't know who it was. I was like, we need to do a Prime 21. Like, we need to do this. It's fine though. It's fine. So that's how I felt. So I just needed to come on and be like, oh my gosh, yes. Keep going after those high school students. That is what you should do. The other thing is too, and like before anybody's like, oh my God, why don't you know who Colorado's players are? Oh my God, why don't you know? I don't know who Texas's players are either. Okay. I can't tell you not one player Texas is actively recruiting, that Texas has recruited, that Texas has committed. I cannot name you one player, not one. Okay. So I always tell people I do the same things for all of my teams. If I don't know who's being recruited at Texas, why would I know who's being recruited at Colorado? If I don't know what's happening with Colorado right this second, why would I know what's going on with Texas? Right? That is how I play this, because it is like May. Like, I don't really know these players. And let's be honest, I am terrible with remembering people's names. I am so bad at it. Like, I am awful. If there was something where you were like, hey, what are you not good at? I am not good at remembering people's names. That's the first thing. The second thing I'm not good at is when my alarm goes off, I am going to hit snooze. Let me repeat that. When my alarm goes off, I am hitting snooze. I am not waking up as soon as my alarm goes off. I schedule my mornings around how many times I can hit snooze. I'm not waking straight up. So if you're listening to this and you're somebody that like as soon as your alarm goes up, you just like jump up out of bed, like congratulations. That's not me. That's just not me. Like, I'm just, no, I like, are y'all snooze people? Now I need to know. Am I talking to an audience of snooze people or not? This is really important. I need to know if y'all are snooze people or not. Because if y'all aren't snooze people, like, you're not my people. I'm just curious. I'm just curious to know if y'all are snooze people or not snooze people. I just need to know that. Because I'm actually curious. And let me look at this comment section. I could have helped you pull it off, though. What are we pulling off? Who knows? Who knows what has come out of this mouth that made you say that? So, can't have enough talent. You cannot. Exactly. Go get talent. That is my battle cry. Like, I say this with everyone. I say this with Texas. I say this with my Steelers. I say this with Colorado. Go get talent. Why? It really frustrates me when people are like, well, I don't want to get too much talent because someone's going to get in the transfer portal. Who cares? Someone's going to get in the transfer portal if you get the talent or not. So why not get the talent? Like, go get talent. It's like, I don't understand why we're not like getting talent. It's weird. It's just weird to me. It's just weird. So let's see. What is this called? And really flawed is instructing Prime of the importance of recruiting. It's like putting oxygen on a dead horse. That is not true, because they're recruiting now. They're recruiting. They have, I don't know how many commits they have. I'll be honest. I think it's 9. Maybe it's 11. I don't know how many recruits they have. Maybe I should look that up. How many oh God, how many? This is so awkward. And I'm having to type like this. My goodness. There has to be a better way. Let me see. How many commits does Coach Prime? Oops. Can I just go to like 24/7 or something like that? Rado have right now. Let's see. Okay. So there's not, it says 9. Is that even right? Let me just get the answer. All right. Coach Prime's Colorado Buffaloes. So in the Big 12, their recruiting class, as of today, it's like May, right? So like this is like, we're not, jumping off, and going crazy over this, right? This is like right now. This is not up to date. This is how you can tell I don't look up recruiting stuff. I don't even know where to go. If you were ever wondering, this is legit how you know I don't even look at this stuff. Where do I go to find out how many recruits that Colorado has right now? Where do I go? I have no idea where I go. Wait, do I go here? I have no idea where to find the recruits. Okay. I have no clue where to go. It doesn't matter. Okay. Because I can't find it. It doesn't even matter. But anyways, I just know they have recruits and I looked it up. Where did I go to look it up though? Is my question. Because is it called 24/7 Sports or something like that? Oh, I looked it up on my phone, I think. Yeah, I looked it up on my phone. Okay, so let me look it up on my phone because it will be saved in my it'll be saved in my thingy. It'll be saved in my thingy majigger. I think. 24/7 Colorado football. Yep. Okay. So we're going to, oh my gosh, why is this happening? Okay. Okay, here we go. So as of right now, Colorado has 9 hard commits. That's amazing. That is amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. I love that, right? I love that. So let's see. Really flawed. Mario Cristobal at Miami is recruiting these kids out of 7. I don't understand. Why does that matter? Why does that matter? I want somebody to tell me. Now, the relationship 7-on-7 camps. Okay. I'll give you the relationship 7-on-7 camps. And Mario Cristobal is not the only person doing that. So like, that's not like groundbreaking. Like Mario Cristobal, like everybody, like it's fine. My thing is I want to know how many people that are being recruited at 7 and 8, actually, or 7th and 8th grade actually end up going to those schools. That's a little extreme, but anyways, I am just happy that Coach Prime is like stepping out and doing something. And if I say I think somebody needs to do something and then they do it, I am going to applaud them for that. I think it's amazing. I think it's remarkable. I think it's about time. I hope it continues. I hope we get more. And then for those people who will watch this and you'll be in my comment section and you'll say, yeah, but he doesn't have to do home visits because he's still getting recruits. He is still getting recruits, but is he getting the best of the best of the best recruits? That's the problem. Is he getting the best of the best of the best? No, he's getting good. He's not getting the best of the best of the best. That's the difference. Go sit on somebody's couch. But anyways, I'll move on. Being recruited since they were in Pee Wee, Malachi Tony, Jeremiah Smith were being recruited since they were in Pee Wee ball. You don't build relationships in 1 year. Obviously you don't build relationships in 1 year. Don't miss my point because you don't like the messaging. Don't miss my point because you don't like the messaging. What I'm saying is that's normal. So that what you're saying, Like Malachi Tony and Jeremiah Smith were, well, of course they were. And to my point, 50% of this worked out. Malachi Tony went to Miami. Jeremiah Smith said, thank you, no, thank you. He went to Ohio State. So you built those relationships. You spent all that time. You cultivated. You did all the stuff. You did it all. And then 50% of that worked. That's my whole point. I'm not saying it's wrong. What I'm saying is that's what happens. That is what happens. So I do understand. I just don't agree. Just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean I don't understand. I'm going to say this, and some people are not going to like it. I don't think Mario Cristobal is getting the best of the best. Full stop. I'm just going to say that, and I'm just going to leave that where it's at. But if you're a Miami fan, you think he's getting the best of the best. If you're a Penn State fan, you think your guys are the best of the best. If you're a Georgia fan, you think your guys are the best of the best. That is why I always say I hate fan conversation when it's like, my player, your player. It's like, I don't care. And that is why I don't get into recruiting, because all of these guys could be a bust. All of them could be awful. We don't know. But I am not going to sit up here and debate a 17-year-old kid or a 16-year-old kid or a 7th grader, because I'm good on that. I'm so good on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't debate recruiting. I think it's ridiculous. All I'm saying is the idea of Coach Prime stepping it up and doing something different. I love that. I love it. 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 Do something different, Coach Prime. Thank you. So that's amazing. And the other thing I wanted to bring up is, can you guys believe the Knicks right now? The Knicks are on like a generational run. It's kind of fun to see. But the real question is do we think the Knicks is going to be able to beat any team that comes out of the West? I don't know. I'll be watching, but I don't really know. And what's actually crazy is usually when it gets to like the championship, I like know who I want to win. Like last year, I was like, oh, it'd be cool if OKC won. Like they're so young. They like interview together. It's like so cute. And this year, like, I don't know. I don't know if I have like a favorite of who I want to win. Even if OKC makes it to the championship, or if San Antonio manages to come back and makes it to the finals, I don't know if I have a favorite. Like, I think it's kind of cool. I think the Knicks being there is super cool because that's awesome. I think that's really awesome. And like, this is one of those comments like, tell me you're a Miami fan without telling me you're a Miami fan. Mario Cristobal is the most feared recruiting. He's not. He's not. I can tell you something. Nobody at Texas is talking about Mario Cristobal. They're not. People at Ohio State aren't either. Like, no. But if you're a fan, I get it. Like, I get it. He's so great. Oh God, Mario Cristobal, you're so great. You're the best recruiter ever. I got it. Cool. Perfect. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking is like, I don't know who I want to win the finals, no matter what team is in there. I kind of want to see like 6 games, 7 games. I just want to see like good basketball. And then I want to be able to be like, that was fun. That was so fun to watch. That was so fun to watch. Speaking of fun to watch, the WNBA has been fun to watch too. And the other thing about the WNBA that I don't understand is how are there days where the WNBA doesn't play? The WNBA doesn't play. It's almost like as soon as I get to like, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Today I'm going to watch like WNBA. There like wasn't a game. So it's like, it's super weird. It's like, I don't understand why there's like not games on certain days in WNBA. Like, am I missing it? I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I just feel like when you're in season, unless it's like the All-Star weekend thing or whatever, I just feel like every day there should be games. And so I just like get all excited, and I don't ever know what channel the games are on, because that's the thing about sports. You never know what channel any of these games are on, because you just don't know. It could be on NBC. It could be on Netflix. It could be on Amazon. It could be on something you've never heard of. It could not be anywhere. And so it's just interesting, because it's like, it's just fascinating, you know, it's just so fascinating. And I don't understand, like, I need a manual, or like, I would say a TV guide, but that's laughable at this point, because that doesn't even exist, because we don't even watch cable the same. But I need like somebody to create something like that I could go to and I could see like where every game was being played, because sometimes I miss stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, so-and-so plays tonight. Great. I can't wait to watch them. And then I'm like, well, what channel are they on? And then it takes me forever to find them. And then by the time I find them, it's like the end of the first quarter. So I need somebody to fix that. I really need somebody to fix that. That would be fantastic. I run into this in the NBA too. Like sometimes I think a team is going to be on and the team's not on, and then I have to find it, and then so I don't even know. And it's about to get like that with the NBA or the NFL, because the NFL thinks that they should play football every single day of the week, which is dumb. And so trying to find them as well, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't find these people. Where are these people? Why do we have sports where I can't find what channel they're on? I don't understand it. And also, speaking of that, Jason Kelsey coming out and being like, football not being played on Sunday is stupid. I 100% agree with Jason Kelsey. It is really stupid. It's so stupid. It's like, it's crazy. It's like so crazy. It's so crazy. And the other thing is, she was like, why do you want football to be played every day? Like, make us miss you. Make us actually miss you. You know what I'm saying? Like, make us miss you. Also, Juan, respectfully, I don't agree. You're not going to make me agree. You're not. You're not going to make me agree. Okay. I also know a lot of things I shouldn't know. And therefore, I can dispel every single thing that you have written in the chat, but I'm not even going to, because it's not worth my energy. But just know you're not talking to just like a regular football fan that doesn't know anything. There's a lot of things that I'm aware of, and there's a lot of things I know, and there's a lot of reasons why I have these opinions, and what people think actually happens, what people think are actually getting paid, what money people think are actually being made, what conversations people think are actually happening, usually aren't really happening. So that's why for me, it's like, I have an opinion. This is my opinion. I'm not backing off of it. Period. Full stop. I'm just not. So it's done. Like, no, I said what I said. I meant what I said, and period. Full stop. That's what I mean. That's what I said. I'll say it again repeatedly. And I've been saying the same thing for a long time. I'm not going to change my opinion until somebody I know on the inside of some of these places makes me change my opinion. And until then, it ain't changing. So good luck. I am not a woman that changes my opinion based on somebody else's opinion. I'm a woman that goes to somebody that can give me the facts about something. And then when I can get the facts, then I make an opinion on facts, not on what I think I hear, not on rumors, not on how I feel, not on my fandom, just actual facts. And then I make an opinion on my facts. So there's that. The other thing is, when does the preseason start? When is the NFL first preseason game? I just thought about something. First preseason game. Who is it this year? Because it is... When is the NFL's first preseason game? 2026. Oh, okay. Carolina and Arizona. Ooh, that'll be a doozy. Carolina and Arizona, August 6th. Okay, Thursday, August 6th. Okay, cool. Okay. So I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it because of that date. So I am interested to see who's going in the Hall of Fame for the Panthers and the Cardinals. Wait, okay. Larry Fitzgerald is going in for the Cardinals. Is somebody going in for the Carolina Panthers? This one? Carolina Panthers Hall of Fame. Is somebody going in for the Panthers this year? Is somebody going into the Panthers Hall of Fame this year? I don't think anybody it's kind of weird they picked the Panthers. I thought they usually pick teams that had 2 Hall of Famers. Or do they only pick things or only one team? How does the NFL pick who's playing in the Hall of Fame game? I thought it was two. Both teams had to have a player. Did Luke Kuechly get in? Luke Kuechly didn't get into the Hall of Fame, did he? Oh, he did. Okay. Okay, so Luke Kuechly and Larry Fitzgerald. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I'm looking at that, I'm like, why don't we pick these teams? Got it. Okay. Sorry, I had a thought about this whole thing, but then I didn't, because I'm curious to see I'm curious to see how the NFL and college football schedule works out this year, because the NFL, like, what am I trying to say? I feel like with the college football playoffs, the NFL schedule, these are, by the way, I haven't researched any of this. These are just like things that cross my brain that really should never cross my brain, but they do. But okay. So what is going to happen is, I feel like this year, because the college football playoffs are being extended, I'm wondering how that's going to impact schedules, because I feel like there's going to be a ton of football in January than there has been in the past. But I don't know if the season's going to feel longer, because I don't know about anybody else listening to this, but sometimes I feel like the football season is so short. But last year I felt like it went on longer than usual. And now this year, because I think last year they played the Hall of Fame game. Was last year July 31st, and maybe that's why it sped it up? I have no idea. But it feels like there's a part of I feel like football, again, I could just be crazy, but I feel like the college football season is so long. And now with it's like matching the NFL season. And so by default, it's like now we have football August through February. We've always had it through February, but August really was kind of like a dry month. But then when you start adding like week 0 and all these other things, it's like it's making the football season so much longer than normal. And so it's kind of weird. I feel like it goes on forever. It's like once it starts, it goes by fast sometimes, because like it just feels fast. But then when you actually stop and think about it, football now is all year around in a weird way, because it's like everything drops off. So it's like, okay, goes until February, Super Bowl happens, great. And then February, usually everyone's kind of like chilling or whatever, right? Because February. And then as soon as March hits, though, it's like everybody is, depending on what kind of football watcher you are. Some people are trying to figure out like their teams, their spring teams and all of that, whatever. And then other people for the NFL are trying to figure out like the draft. And so you're trying to figure out who you're going to draft, what's going to happen. There is the what is it called for that people do for the draft, where they like their draft days are happening in March. So but again, it's like football. So it's like you never really take a deep breath until June. June is like the only month in football where there's not really anything going on but recruiting. There's no football, right? There's nothing tangible that you can touch, watch, feel, and all those things, because now it's just recruiting, and it's like it goes dark for June, because okay, draft happens so you get in March, what did I just call it? The pro day and all that stuff is happening. Combine, like all the things, right? And then you get to April and it's like, okay, this is draft month. So it's drafting. Everybody's paying attention to the draft. If you're a college football fan, you want to see where your player's going to go from college. If you're an NFL fan, you want to see who your player's going to, who your team's going to get. And then May happens, you get to have OTAs and all those things. So we get to see football. We get to see people throw. We get to see people do the things. The rookies come in. And so it's like this huge thing. And it's like this hoopla. Then June hits and it's like, what am I supposed to be watching? Like, it's like, okay, like I like baseball, so I will be watching baseball. And I'm not watching that. Anyways, I'm not going to say that out loud. So I'll be watching baseball. WNBA will be on. NBA finals will end. But other than that, it's like then June hits. So it's like all year round, we have all of these things happening. All of these, like, there's this. There's always like a sprinkle of football. And then June hits and you're like, all right, what's happening in this month? It's like a blah month. But then as soon as July hits, it's like the NFL players start to come back towards the end of the month. So it kind of kicks up. And then obviously August happens. And it's just interesting when I was thinking about it, because I'm like, really, there's only 1 month. There's only 1 month in a year where there's technically no football happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody is throwing the football. Nobody is catching it. Nobody, like, June is the only dry month. And that's weird because it didn't used to be like that. It used to be the end of July, people will report back, and then college football ended early. Like college football used to end earlier. and then the Super Bowl would happen. But remember, the draft used to be pushed up earlier than it is now. And so it used to be like May and June used to be really dry months, because I believe the draft used to be like earlier in April. Remember? And then the NFL decided they wanted to like have longer seasons. And so they made their seasons longer. So anyways, I just needed to let that out, because lately I've been thinking, I'm like, it seems like we're getting more football than we ever have gotten. And in a lot of ways we are, but then in a lot of other ways, it's the same. It's just extended. And maybe that's the thing. And maybe too with social media, because we see more clips, we see more videos, we see more things. It feels like it's longer. And so maybe that's why. I don't really know. But I'm just curious to know if anyone else is feeling that football is like going on forever. It's like yes, in June and next month it's going to be like a drier month. But it just seems like there's so much football happening. And I just wondering if anybody else felt that way. I was genuinely curious, because that was the whole point of going on like a 10-minute tangent, was to figure out if anybody else feels like football goes on and on and on. And I didn't used to feel that way. And maybe because now I'm getting older, because, tomorrow I'm going to be, 28. Maybe because of that, I feel like it is going longer, or maybe, I don't know. So anyways, I was just wondering if anybody else has noticed that football is going on longer than usual, because that was something that I've been thinking about. And I just got a message, hold on, from somebody. I need to check something, because I need to get out of here if it is true. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I will end this live in about 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I'll go for 1 hour and then I'll end. And also, this is my 3rd week in a row. I have went live. I'm doing my part. So I am 12. So I said I was going to go live I said I was going to go live once a week for 90 days. For me, that equals 12 lives, because that's how I quantify everything in my mind. So I kind of know like where I'm at. So this is number 3 of 12. So I am now in single digits, and who knows, maybe I'll continue this. I don't really know if people like it, hate it. I don't really know. So I don't know if I'll continue it, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun and kind of cool to be live. And I get to get all those things that are like in my mind. I get to get them out. And that is amazing. That is always fun. It's always fun to have all these things like in my mind and to get them out, because from last week's live, I actually came up with a video idea that I want to record. I need to do some research, but it was a really good moment for me to figure out some things. So that was amazing. And then also it's nice because I feel like this gives me like a reset. It's almost like all the things that I've been thinking about all week, I get to let them out, and then it's like I get to go. And that's how my brain works. I have to let things out. Once I can let it out, park it somewhere, then I can move on. And I love that for me. That my brain, I always tell people 2 things. When I say my brain is tired, just say, okay, appreciate you, talk to you later, because my brain doesn't often get tired, but when it gets tired, it's tired. It's done. It's over it. It doesn't care. Like I can't, sorry. It feels like, I thought that was a bug. I thought it was a bug. It's not a bug. Something caught something out of my eye, and then I looked and it was a thing falling. So it's fine. But when I can get things out of my brain, it's like so great. So, but when it's tired, it's tired. It's just tired. But the other thing about me that I've realized is I talk to myself a lot, like not a lot, but anytime I have an idea, I often think, I'm like, okay, is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? Why are you thinking it this way? Okay, well, if you did it this way, what about this way? What about, have you thought about? So I'm often like talking to myself and talking through things. So anytime I can go live, it's like yes, I'm talking to myself in a way, because like no one's here, but I can clear my brain. And that's amazing, because I like clearing my brain. And I love that for me. Oh, and then the other thing is too, I need to say this. I should have said this at the beginning. So if you make it to the end of the live, I am sorry. I should have said this at the beginning. So some of you have noticed that when a video post, a podcast episode also follows it. That is just the voice version of me. So if you still want to watch the video, if you actually go to my YouTube page, whatever you call it, my YouTube page, if you actually go to my actual YouTube thing, or main page, main screen, whatever, you will see the video version, and you will always see the video version if you go to my actual page. So the podcast version is just for people who like podcasts. So if you have like YouTube Music or Spotify or Apple Music or whatever, that is where you will be able to access all the contents. But if you want the video version will always live on my YouTube. So I probably should have said that first, because a lot of people have been confused lately, because they're like, well, wait, are you not doing this live? Are you not doing this in the video? Like, I wanted to see in the video. You can still see me on the video version. There's just also just an audio version. So just putting that into context, because some people have been like, oh, I love this, but I wish I could still see you on video. You can still see me on video. Just go to my page and you'll see the video. Now, I believe if you hit the notification bells and you want to be notified when a video drops, you will be notified when a video drops, and you will not get you'll probably still see the podcast version, but you won't see it as often. So I totally should have said that when I started this. I just thought about it because it popped up. What am I saying? The notification I get when things are now on podcast just popped up on my screen, and it made me realize that I never said that at the beginning of the live. So I just wanted to call that out. So for those of you that have been actively wondering, like, what is this? What is this going on? Like, this looks different. This looks new. All it is just the podcast version. So anyways, you can always get the video of me. You can always find the video of me. So don't think that you can't, because you can. So there's that. Anyways, I am going to end this live, but I just also realized that I am close to 4,000 subscribers. Is that insane? How close am I? Let's see. How close am I to 4,000? How close am I? I know there's a place where I can go. Okay. I am 15 subscribers away from 4,000. Isn't that fun? When I get, you know what? I used to go live every time I reached another 1,000 milestone. So if I reach 4,000 before my live next Friday, I will go live because I reached 4,000. But I like to reach 4,000. Like, I like to get 4,005 or something like that, so that it's not because then I'll go live and I'm like, I'm at 4,000. And then I go look at the ticker, and then they ran the little spam checker or whatever. And then they take away subscribers. So I look like an idiot. So there's that. But, yeah, I'll figure something out. So once I get to 4,000, I will figure it out. I'll probably do a separate live for 4,000. You know what? Maybe at 4,000, I will send out the live link. And at 4,000, I'll invite other people to come on screen with me. That's what I'll do. That is what I'll do. So next Friday, I will be live again. So I'll be live again next Friday at my normal scheduled time, whatever fucking time that is, normal time, Friday next week. And then when I hit 4,000, I will go live, and I will send people links. And whoever wants to join me up here to talk to me about whatever they want to talk about, I will do that at 4,000. That is what I'm going to do. Actually, that's what I think I should start doing. I think every time I hit the next 1,000 until I get to 10,000, or maybe till I get to 5,000. I don't know. See, this is my brain working, like I was telling you before. Anyways, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you for listening to me. I appreciate everyone that is going to be on playback. I appreciate every single person that has sent me a happy birthday message or a happy whatever. My birthday is not today. My birthday will be tomorrow. I already have said I'm going to be 28, wink, wink. So, and nobody send me a message, even if you have my phone number, or if you message me on Instagram, or if you message me on Twitter, because I'm never calling that place X, it's Twitter. Don't ask me how old I'm going to be. Okay. I'm going to tell you 28. 28 is the answer. I'm going to be 28 tomorrow. Don't ask me for real. Don't ask me to tell you. No, it'll be 28. It's fine. So I'll be 28 tomorrow. So there's that. And yeah, is there anything else that I didn't say? I talked about the podcast. I talked about Coach Prime. I talked about next week. I talked about the 4,000. I talked about Kelsey. Okay, I think I'm good. And let me just see if anybody has any comments, questions, concerns. I don't think so. We're good. Also, just so we're clear, I don't like being live on Thursday. Being live on Thursday is so hard for me because everything I had to do to be ready to be live right now is so hard. My Tuesdays through Thursdays are so hard. And so this took a lot of effort, and I am actually really proud of myself that I was able to be here and that I was able to show up and that I was able to do this. And I'm saying this publicly because sometimes we tell ourselves things quietly and silently, and we're thinking it, and we don't often give ourselves that positive affirmation out loud. And so this is me giving myself positive affirmation out loud. And so, yes, I am proud of myself for doing this live today when the whole day has been a disaster. And that is okay because I did it and it's done and I feel good about it. Anyways, I will see you all in my next live or my next video. I will do the next division next week. And yeah, if you have anything you want to tell me, leave it in the comment section below. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but it just is what it is at this point. I will talk to you all later. Be kind, love each other, show yourself some respect, and show yourself some grace if you think about it.